That was the second last. We move on to race number 10, the final on the programme. Might have our shortest price favourite of the day as well. Shamal heads them though from barrier 3. Likely heel, jump and run with Dylan Moe on board. Nothing I Like More returns here, unbeaten in 4 starts last season. Simply Invincible behind 50-50 last time out, as was California Whip and Fight Hero. We've got Jolly Jolly, Zach Purton from barrier 8. Marvel Tribe, who goes back up into Class 2 company after a last start win over the 1,200 metres and down to Sleep Education. And California Joy is another one behind 50-50 last time out.
Yeah, well, Nothing I Like More is obviously the very interesting runner. Shamal's got a front-running profile. We know he'll jump, roll forward. Victory Marble, California Whip will have to surge on from their wider barriers. Nothing I Like More is tactically versatile, but he could just pop in there, sort of sitting 3rd or 4th, try and look for a bit of cover and get the ideal run. He's going to be short.
And here he is, Nothing I Like More. I thought would show him here. He's put on 30 pounds, but I think it's a good thing for this horse because he did look, you know, he was sort of, there wasn't too much to him, and with the 30 pounds, he's filled out into a really nice racehorse here as a 4-year-old. And of course, he was a good racehorse before. Simply Invincible, closest to us. Nice piece from him. He's come on well since his last start behind 50-50. Good form that as well. Was 7 pounds off. He's not far away, this horse, Simply Invincible. Expect a good run from him. California Joy, again, coming out of that same race. Again, he's had no luck with the draw of this horse. He's down to a rating of 81, but off a light weight at 20-1 plus, you can see he's working well and keen. Quite keen this morning. All
right, we'll hear from John Size very shortly about Nothing I Like More. We'll start off, though, with this 50-50 form line. I think we can all agree that 50-50 himself is a very nice horse. California Whip's got closest on this occasion.
He did, yeah, and he should be up there working over from that wide barrier. I like the run from Simply Invincible. He loomed up, just blew up the last 100 going in fresh, but as Paul's just highlighted, he's come on a bit from there. A little claim here for Matthew Poon. I expect him to be very competitive.
Yeah, I've got him in as the hardest to beat for Nothing I Like More. Got him in there for 2nd. And here he was, you know, he was going to run 2nd at this stage, and 50-50's gave him a little bit of a cold as he went past, and sort of, he was still in the photo, you know, he was just sort of a head and a neck away from running 2nd.
You can see there, as 50-50 got to him, he just started to tire.
Yeah.
All right, OK, so a life chance for him. Marvel Tribe is a horse that's going up in class here. And we're looking at his last start win back mid-September.
Yeah, he's a pretty good horse. I mean, fantastic 8 is no slouch. I'm just not sure whether or not... Well, I am sure, actually. The class is the issue. 11 goes and never been in the first 4. So that's the big problem. But he's got a good barrier to get an economical run. Gives him a chance to fight on when the whips are cracking, but I think he'll be overhauled or beaten by quality.
Yeah, you can draw a line through 50-50 because he was beaten by him 2 starts ago, then came out and won. 1400, I just had a little query about.
That'll stretch him too.
Yeah.
All right, so distance and class possibly for Marvel Tribe, but Nothing I Like More, though. Hype horse from last season, he returns, and his trainer is John Size.
Nothing I Like More, John. 4 from 4. He's had a long break. How's he come back from that?
Seems okay. He hasn't raced for 6 months. But I can't sort of wait any longer. That's the reason he's got to go. And he's trained up well. He did have a nice break, obviously. So his 3 trials have been good. He seems to be trialling as if he needs a race. So we'll give him that, and hopefully he'll continue on his way.
Physically and mentally, all of those sort of things, has there been development since that break?
I don't know if there's been development, but he's certainly never had any issues anyway. You know, he's always had a good temperament, and he's always been physically strong enough to ask him to do what I've asked him to do. So he's never had any issues. He's in good shape.
Obviously, step by step, early in the preparation, but being a 4-year-old, is the 4-year-old series always in the back of your mind with him?
Of course, yeah. He'll go for the Classic Mile. It'll be his first feature race, and we'll run him a couple of times before that. And then on that day, we'll find out if he can run his 1600.
Exciting times ahead. The dream is alive. We've got to get past this race first, though.
Yeah.
He looks good.
It's hard to dip against him, and I won't be.
No, I'm not either. And I think the 30 pounds I mentioned is a good thing for him. He looks good. He's, you know, he could be another star here in Hong Kong.
I've heard whispers horse of the year already from some people.
Wow. OK.
Wow.
All right, well, that's our favourite, and he's at the moment $1.80. Jolly Jolly, he's got runs on the board, like horses like Simply Invincible. He's going to know he's been in a race, Nothing I Like More.
Yeah, Jolly Jolly's been so consistent. You know, he's been placed his last 4 starts. Zach Purton aboard, barrier 8. He can go back, he can go forward.
he's a very good animal, Jolly Jolly. He's probably a little bit underrated, I think. His run behind Nothing I Like More, sort of 4 starts ago, was an outstanding effort. He drew barrier 14. Having said that, Nothing I Like More had a pretty sort of tough run through the first half of that race, but I'm going to put him down as the potential testing material along with 1 or 2 others.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers. I think he'll run well.
Yeah, behind Citron Spirit and Seasons Bloom, he was 3 lengths off him.
Yeah,
the form itself
speaks for itself, doesn't it?
stands out. But 2 on top here, Paul?
Yeah, 2, Nothing I Like More. To beat the 3, Simply Invincible. 8, Jolly Jolly. And to add value, 14, California George. Just box them up in exotics for me.
Yep, I'm not going to tip against him at this stage. Nothing I Like More. 2 on top. I'm going to throw in Jolly Jolly as the main danger. Sleep Education, former South African galloper. He has a lot of talent and Simply Invincible. I'm going to go 2, 8, 13 QQP because the 13's a big price.
Yeah, I like Sleep Education as well. It was a nice run from him first up. All right, that's race at number 10 as we get into the stat of the day. And we're going to focus on Ricky Yu and Chad Schofield, their record so far.
Very good. Look, 25 runners, 6 winners, 7 seconds, 52% first 3 rate. I think they can capitalise on this on Sunday with Jolly Banner. Doesn't necessarily have to win, but it's a first 3 rate. And he's well in. This is his chance, £113 against the big boys.
Yeah, Chad will probably put up a couple overweight, won't he? But he's still well in at the weights.
Yeah.
Best bets, though?
Yeah, Weather for me, previous horse of the year. And I think he's going to run really well fresh, as he has done in the past. No problems with his campaign, and he's a bet to nothing. Super Hoppy, Captain Sonador horse, I like him. Same sire as Seasons Bloom, this one, and I think he can run really nicely fresh at a good price, and will make the play there around him. QQP, Super Hoppy, Top Beautiful, and Star Patch.
Righto, Paula, I'm going with Let's Take It Easy to atone for some harsh luck last outing. 5-5 for Neil Callan. And then the long shot, my good old mate, Friends of Nanjing. 4-9 for Nashville. Giddy up. Play of the day is a trio for me. Good Method Banker with Beloved, Born to Race, You're the One for me, and Telecom Boom in the ever-reliable Class 5, Andrew.
There you go. All right, it's going early. Race 2, number 14, Indigenous Star. Hoping Joe doesn't win the first and some roll-up money, because otherwise I think we might get an all right price about him. And Godspeed, long shot, getting up to the 1,400 metres. He should love that. Karis Teaton and David Hall. And the play around Godspeed as well. Grade 1, Let's Take It Easy, and Godspeed, 2, 5 and 13. That's it, just about out of time. Big weekend, can't wait.
It is a cracking day's racing, and plenty will be learned following the running of the 10-race card.
Big boys are coming out to play, and should be very good.
Don't forget your bow ties as well.
Yes.
All right, that's it. That's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.